Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott Desalvo here, and in today's video, after a 12-hour workday, there's a couple of topics I want to talk to you about. But the real topic of the video is um, being a lawyer isn't what you think it is. And so why am I shooting a video on that topic? Well, I had a lady call me. I talked to her. I gave her a consultation. She seems like a really nice person. She's got an injury. It's got some wrinkles. They're starting to treat her like a jerk, which is a sure sign that you better get a lawyer on your workers' comp case. And she told me, she's like, well, I just feel like lawyers don't do anything for you, and they just take a big chunk of your case, and then they don't really work on your case, and they don't want to fight for you, and they don't want to talk to you. And, you know, I have been accused by people of being a little too frank in social situations. Uh, Being a little bit too unconcerned about whether I'm being too frank or even being rude. So when somebody tells me something like that, I actually appreciate it because she's telling me the truth. Somebody doesn't say something that like that off the cuff. It's what she really believes. And I'll tell you what I told her. 12-hour workday today for me. Um, and, I touched about 32 different cases today. And I talked to about 40 different people on the telephone today, including phone tag back and forth. So I probably placed 60 phone calls today. I signed up a new case. I settled a case and worked out all the settlement math on top of a million other letters, a million other emails. And when I walked into my office, I had like 23 voicemails waiting for me to return. So my point is, like, it is not what you think being a lawyer. It is not. And listen, I'm going to be straight with you. Are there lawyers out there who don't care what any individual client gets as long as they're signing up a high volume of cases and settling a high volume of cases so the lawyer keeps getting attorney's fees? Yes. There are firms out there. They're called mills, and they're usually the major advertisers. The guy you see on TV, the guys you see with billboards all over the place, those guys sign up everything, run it through a meat grinder, and produce the same McDonald's hamburger, right? Um, it's not going to be a fillet. It's not going to be a fancy meal. They throw it through the meat grinder, and it all comes out like ground beef, right? The problem with that is it's a good model for the lawyer because they keep getting attorney's fees, but they're never maximizing the value of each individual injured person's case, right? And there's a lot of lawyers who do it like me. In fact, there are lawyers who do it, who handle even fewer cases than I do. And they only handle big, gigantic cases, right? And they really dig in and focus on just that case. The risk there is if they lose the case, they could go bankrupt. I mean, I was talking to a buddy of mine a number of years ago, and he had $175,000 of his own money invested in an injury case, and the case was coming up for trial. And he was really nervous. I think he ended up settling it for, pretty decent money. But you want to talk about a white, you know, like a nail biter. I don't know too many people, lawyers included, who can have too many cases where they got 50, 100, 150, $175,000 out invested into a case where they can afford to lose too many of those and not go bankrupt. So I have a balanced approach, but I have been asked by lawyers, why do I dig into the cases and go into so much detail? It's because that's how you win the cases. And that's how you give the injured person a fair shake. And that's how you know the case so that when the injured person calls you with a question, you can answer them intelligently, right? So, they say some people have jobs, some people have careers, and some people have a calling. I don't know if representing injured people is a calling for me, but I did have an attorney once tell me that I took like a hobbyist's interest in every case I handled. I think he was trying to suggest I'm a bad businessman, but I didn't really get offended by it because he's probably true. It's probably true. Probably take a little bit too much interest in each case I handle. But the point is, I was telling this lady, I'm like, look, I get it. There are lawyers out there who deserve that judgment, that they're not really going to help you much. They're going to sign up your case, throw it in the file cabinet, wait until the insurance company makes a crappy offer, and then call you up and tell you why you need to take it. If you have a lawyer that makes you feel that way, I understand why, but I'm going to tell you, having a good lawyer will mean more money, less stress, a faster and a better resolution to your case than you will ever get on your own. And that's really, really the truth. So that's what I told her. That's what I'm telling you. Thank you for watching the video. And the second topic I wanted to talk to you about is, if you watch some of my earlier videos especially, you'll know that the videos sound different. Some of them sound crappy. Like there's a ton of road noise. Some of them sound pretty good. Some of them sound quiet, but the microphone is tinny. It's thin sounding, like we're talking over an old-fashioned telephone, or you're listening to me on an AM radio. But I think I finally have my microphone situation figured out. So recently, I've been using this guy. This is a little shotgun microphone. And, if you notice on some of my videos, you see like a fuzzy up here. Well, that's the microphone pointed at my mouth so it can pick the video up. But what I discovered about this is when it's raining or there's a lot of road noise, it picks up too much road noise. It makes my voice sound good and natural, but there's too much road noise, and I didn't like it. So then I started testing just the microphone in the iPhone. Because I actually tested a bunch of microphones with my iPhone before this one, even though this one's like 2 years old or 3 years old now. I was testing it with the one before that didn't have as good microphones built in. So I tested a bunch of microphones. I tried wired lavalier microphones. I tried this guy, which was okay. I tried the internal microphone, which again was okay if there wasn't a lot of road noise. And then, at some point I bought a wireless lavalier mic about a year and a half ago, and it eliminated the road noise, but again, a very thin, tinny sounding voice, which, depending on how loud the road noise is, like when I'm in traffic, any microphone sounds good, but when there's not much traffic and I'm booking, uh, it can sound terrible, especially if it's raining outside and you got a noisy motorcycle or cars revving their engines around you. It's unpleasant for the viewer, but I think I finally got it settled. I think I finally got it figured out. Just by the grace of God, I happened to be watching a YouTube video in my recommended video, and I was actually watching videos on different, like, spaghetti recipes. Random, right? Last night. It's like I was unwinding, I was just relaxing my brain. Um, It's a YouTube channel called Vincenzo's Plate. It's an Italian guy, and he's got some great recipes. If you want to make good Italian red sauce or gravy, follow his recipe. It's really good. It's now my recipe. My old recipe was basically his anyway. I like to cook. Uh, I think I like to cook because I don't have to cook for kids and a family. If I had to cook every night, I probably would not be the biggest fan of cooking. So I know how to cook about 7 or 8 things. It's all guy food: homemade pizza, chili, pasta sauce, lasagna. I know how to grill a steak real good. Guy stuff, comfort food. But I digress. Anyway, they just happen to. There's this company called DJI that makes really expensive microphones. I don't buy that expensive stuff, but they were comparing the DJI to this one I just bought. It was 25 bucks. And it's like some Chinese brand, Maybach or something like that. And in this guy's video, the microphone sounded really good. To me, it sounded 90% as good as the $400 wireless microphone. So I'm like, I'm getting dissatisfied with the audio quality of my videos. So I bought it, and I shot 3 videos earlier today. I was very happy with the sound, and I'm assuming that the sound is good now. I don't really monitor it while I'm shooting the videos, but I'm assuming it is. So I think you guys will be able to look forward to really, really good audio quality um, from here on out, and that makes me happy. I've watched some of my own videos, and I'm like, God, this is so obnoxious, all this road noise. Anyway, I digress. I got one of those brains that never shuts off and a mouth that follows it far too much. So I'm going to shut up now, and I'll leave you with this. I really appreciate your viewership. I appreciate you bringing your injury cases to me. I really appreciate the kind words and the attention in the comments section, the thumbs up, the subscribers. I really appreciate that you guys refer people to me. Uh, it makes all the difference in the world, and it's the reason why I can do what I do. Um, it's very competitive in the market, but if you know anyone, if you or anyone you know has been injured and they need an attorney, please consider giving them my number. And you can call. It's a free consultation, and you can call me any day, anytime, night or day, any day of the week, any day of the year. Can be a holiday. Somebody I have personally trained is going to talk to you, collect the information, and then email and text me your info so that when I'm free, I can give you a call back. Okay? That number is 312 500 4500, 312 500 4500. If you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, but you still want custom information about your situation for free in 20 seconds flat without talking to a lawyer, I got just what you need, and I am getting a ton of positive feedback. People love these calculators I built. Links in the description. They're right on my website. They're free to use. The first one is called the Case Cash Calculator. It tells you what your case might be worth in settlement. The other one is called the Good Case Calculator. It tells you whether you might have a good case or you might have a case with some challenges, right? Beauty of it is you answer in 20 seconds flat or less. You answer 7 or 8 multiple choice questions off the top of your head. And in 20 seconds, you have custom information about your particular situation for free without having to talk to a lawyer. No obligation. How cool is that? People are really loving those things, so you can check them out. Links in the description. Um, what else? I got over 300 videos in my YouTube channel. You can search the YouTube channel, and you're probably going to find a video where I explain exactly what your question is. But if you don't, leave a request for a custom video in the comment section, and I'll shoot you one. Okay? What else? What else? Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. That tells YouTube that you like the video, and they'll show it to other people too. And that's my goal here. I don't make any money as a YouTube guy. I just do it to help injured people so that they understand how injury cases and claims work, and they don't fall in insurance company traps. Insurance companies save hundreds of millions of dollars every year because people don't know how this stuff works. And if you know how it works, you can protect yourself and the value of your case. Okay? So that's why I do it. So please consider subscribing. Right now, I release videos twice a week. If you subscribe, you get notified when they come out. Last thing is, if you appreciate the information that I provide for free to injured people and the Case Cash Calculator, the Good Case Calculator, my injury cheat sheet, all the other stuff I offer to people, then what I would ask you to do, if you would not mind, is leave me a 5-star review on Google. Very competitive market in injury law. So if you wouldn't mind doing it, it would really help me out. All you do, there's a link in the description. You go there on your phone, tablet, or PC, click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit. Literally takes you 5 or 10 seconds, but it is an invaluable favor to me that I will never forget and will always appreciate you doing. So if you don't mind doing it, do it. If you don't feel right about doing it, then don't do it. We're still friends. You can still refer me a case. I can still be your lawyer. You can still appreciate and watch my videos on YouTube, and no hard feelings. But if you feel like doing me a favor, that would be awesome. So now I'm really going to shut up and stop talking. So once again, thanks for watching. Hope you and the family are well. If there's anything I can do to help you, you just give me a holler, 312 500 4500, and we can talk about your situation. I'll answer your questions. You tell me your story, you tell me what you're worried about, and we figure out how we can help you. Okay? Free consultation. And when you hire an injury lawyer, if you decide to, you don't pay me out of pocket. I only get paid when I win your case for you. So, anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. I think I'm overtired because I'm rambling now. I'm going to let you go. Seriously, I'm going to let you go. 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 Are you still here? I told you to go. If you don't leave, I'm going to keep talking. I'm kidding. Sayonara. Take care. I'm such a comedian, huh? Anyway, take care. Talk to you later. Bye bye.